everyone! So I just finished filming my skincare routine and I am ready to continue on in the process of getting ready for going out for the day. So the next video I wanted to film for you guys is about MAC's Face and Body Foundation. I wanted to go ahead and apply it on and you guys can see how it looks and just, basically a focus on this foundation. So last time I did a review and demo of Origin CC Cream Smarty Plants. So now you guys can always refer to that video if you guys have questions about, what I think about it and how it looks on its own. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing is I've already moisturized my face because I was filming my skincare routine. I went ahead and did it in that video. So my face is all prepped. It's ready to go for some makeup. As far as a primer, I am going to use a primer today. I was going to say I wasn't, but I am. I'm going to use That Gal's Brightening Face Primer. This is from Benefit. This stuff smells amazing. When products smell good, I'm such a sucker for them. So, I'm twisting this the wrong way. There we go. So, you just kind of twist it and the product kind of comes up. This reminds me so much of those candies. I'm Mexican, so I know that, we would call Mexican candies, but I don't really know if they're Mexican. Or just Hispanic candies, but there's like candies that you twist them like this and then you like eat the top of it and it comes out like hair. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment down below so I don't feel like I'm just, people are like, what are you talking about? But yeah, this reminds me, takes me back to my childhood when you click it and the candy would come out and you'd eat it and then I don't know, it's just so good. But anyways, this is a primer. So once you get about a good amount of product on, I like to take it to the back of my hand and apply it with my fingers. So I'll take, and it's pink, but don't let that, worry you. It does have a little bit of pinkness. So I think if you have a lot of redness, you may not like this primer. I mean, I don't like to say that because you should always try it out because you never know until you try it whether you're going to like it or not. But just, if I were to think, if you have a lot of pinkness or redness and you're trying to cover it up and then you put on a pink primer, probably going to enhance it. But anyways, I do not have a lot of pinkness in my skin. I have a lot of yellow undertones. So this is, it's a nice brightening primer. I think it just adds a little bit of color to the face. So I don't know if you can see that. It kind of gives me a healthier glow. So I'll apply it to one side, that way you all can see the difference. Oh yeah, so I said it smells good, but if I were to describe it, I'd say it smells like roses. Like nice roses. Like sweet roses, I don't know. It just smells so good. I think I'm putting too much on one side. Oh well. Usually I don't apply that much, but I applied to the back of my hand for my whole face, and then when I said I was going to concentrate on one side, I just kept going with it. So, but maybe it'll, show more on camera the full effect of what it does. So there is That Gal's Brightening Face Primer from Benefit on one side of my face. So can you guys see a difference? I do. I think this side looks a little more youthful, has a little more color, and you kind of want a little bit of pinkness. Or I don't know if it's pinkness, but you want some kind of flush. So, whatever your natural flush is, if it's not pink, that's the kind of the whole concept of blush is that you're supposed to kind of look naturally flushed. Like you just went for a jog and you know how your skin naturally flushes and the blood kind of comes to the surface. That's kind of the look that we're going for. So it's just a little bit healthier. So I'm going to take a little more. Like I said, I used kind of a lot that first side, but I was just talking and going with it. So I'm going to continue on and even out this other side. you guys hear some bags rustling, that is my cat Ginger playing back here with my Christmas bags. Okay, so that is the primer applied to both sides of my face. And this is definitely not a silicone feel primer, kind of like the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, where it's like this really smooth, how do you describe it, like slippery feel. This one does not have that feeling, which I kind of like. I think it feels light, you know, it doesn't, once it absorbs into your face, you don't feel like you're wearing something. And then it adds like that little bit of color, so I really like that primer. Next, I'm going to jump right into the foundation. This is MAC's Face and Body Foundation, and I am in C3. And first things first, shake it, because this is a very watery consistency foundation. So you want to shake it up. And then again, I'm going to apply this to the back of my hand. It has a little spout, so I'm just going to apply some of it to the back of my hand. And then I am going to take a MAC 109 to buff it in. This is a great little brush for foundation. I think it's great for contouring too, but I don't contour a whole lot. Like, I don't really focus on contour. I'm more of the bronzing kind of person. So I like to use this one a lot for foundation. So I'll just evenly distribute the product on the brush, and then once it's all on there, I start to kind of evenly distribute it on my face. And then from there, I start buffing. So I guess I can start talking a little bit about what I think about this foundation. It's definitely light coverage. It's buildable, but I would say it's light to medium if you build it. Not a full coverage foundation, and if I were to compare it to Origin's CC cream, it does have more coverage than the Origin's CC cream, but it's still in that same family of having very sheer coverage, letting your skin still show through the foundation, so a bit more of a natural look, which I like, but I also do want to kind of venture out into fuller coverage foundations. I want to get some more medium coverage to full coverage foundations and try them out and let you guys know how I like them. But for now, in my collection, I have a lot of sheer coverage. So I'm going to get just a little bit more because I feel like this side did not get as much coverage as the other side of my face. This side has a good even layer of coverage. So you can see, even though it's a sheer foundation, it does a really good job of covering imperfections and blemishes and things like that. It's just these blemishes are a little more pigmented, so they're going to take a little more work to cover, maybe even some concealer. This is such a perfect little brush for the under eyes too, because just, at least for my eyes, it fits right underneath. Okay, so I think that's a good even layer of the foundation. I am going to have to go in with some concealer and cover up some areas right here. That's not a problem at all. So the concealer I like to use is the Vichy Dermablend Cosmetique Corrective. This is in 25 Nude. I also use this in my review and demo of the Origins foundation. A little goes a long way. Can't express that enough. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers, and I'm going to push on the blemishes that need more coverage. So that is the foundation and just a little bit of concealer to conceal some of the blemishes since this is a sheer coverage foundation. I will go ahead and stop for a minute so you all can see how it looks. I really like the finish. I think it's, again, very natural, and it is, I don't know, it just has that dewy, supple look to the skin. I don't feel like I need powder. If I can get away without using powder, I do, because I have dry skin, so I don't have issues with, you know, getting oily or shiny. So I think this one I can definitely get away without powdering. And I like how it looks. I think it gives a really flawless finish. I mean, this is not my first time using it. It's not like this is like the first time I'm applying it on camera. I have used this in a tutorial that I've posted in the past, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of, you know, a whole video dedicated to this foundation. And, you know, I think I'll start doing that with new foundations. I'll do a whole video dedicated to the foundation so that you guys, you know, can see how it looks, and it's just like focusing on the foundation rather than just kind of applying it really fast and going through the motions of doing like all the eyeshadow and stuff. So let me know if you guys have tried this foundation, if you guys like it. I'm really enjoying it. It feels lightweight, it's really comfortable to wear. It's a great summer foundation, which, Ginger, what are you doing? It's a great summer foundation, just because it is so lightweight feeling. You know, I don't like to wear a lot of coverage in the summer because it's just, you feel hot and you feel sticky, and so yeah, I'm liking this foundation, and let me know if you guys try it and how you like it. Okay, bye.